We shall have to add a new division for you alone if this keeps. Kylon the Serpent wishes to speak with you personally. You have already been granted access to the back room of the arena, and the Serpent's private chamber is just off of it. You may as well go now. Oh, and one other thing. The Serpent has requested that you visitate him alone. I know you usually have a friend with you, but they'll have to remain by...
We should have told you that Kylon will only see you alone.
I don't like that they won't let me come in there with you. Be careful and call if you need to. I'll wait with the other.
Okay. Bit of a shame, but okay. Probably for good reason.
It is vital that we talk a moment. You handled yourself well against the demonic servitor. It was a rewarding experience for us both, I'm sure. Take this as my thanks. You are a smart young woman. Smart enough to know that you will get much further as my friend than my foe. You may find that certain opportunities, mutually rewarding arrangements between us, will come your way in the near future.
Let's see, if you put in a cheat or throw fights, I refuse.
Cheat is such a pedestrian term. I prefer to think of myself as a creative engineer. Like the fountains that channel water throughout the land, I spread entertainment to the people. Right now is an interesting time for an organization known as the Guild. I've no doubt that Queen has told you about us, if you didn't already know. Our organization is involved in many different activities, most of which operate below the view of the authorities of this great empire.
You're suggesting that I join you?
I am suggesting that we align our goals for a time, an arrangement that could benefit us both. The Guild, you see, has recently developed a vacancy in its upper echelons. A man by the name of Gao the Greater has been killed, and with his death, a new leader must be chosen.
Well, I did kill him, so I should have all his fortune, surely.
I intend to replace him in that role, and I need good people to back me.
Whereas I'm limited Gao the Greater.
Did you? An interesting claim. And one I'm not sure I believe. You don't match the description we have of the killer, but then the descriptions are fairly tenuous. If you are the one who killed Gao, then I owe you a favor. Consider my reluctance to turn you into the Lotus Assassins a repayment for that debt in full. There is the matter, however, of your friend, Whirlwind. I'm sure you know that he was one of the fighters here and that he left the arena. But do you know why?
No idea. I honestly don't know.
He has good reason not to tell you about this part of his admittedly spotty past. Whirlwind's past is certainly a colorful one. Did he tell you that he was thrown out of the arena?
But you certainly did, yeah.
Public displays of rage and drunkenness, uttered threats of murder, excessive violence, property damage, and I believe several charges of defecating.
What the hell? Surely not. Nothing I don't already know. I can accept him as he is.
If you trust him, you are a fool. The Black Whirlwind is an impressive fighter, but he is better avoided than confronted. We couldn't let him fight as he was, so he left. His brother, Raging Ox, wisely stayed here and went on to become champion. You could reach that point yourself, you know. Indeed, that's a distinct possibility. To become champion yourself, you will need my support. That means you and I will work together closely.
Let's see, how about I want nothing to do with you, serpent?
You place yourself in a precarious position, my young friend.
Oh, do I?
I would hate to see your career stagnate. You see... What is that noise?
Hey, you can't...
You can't tell him what to do.
Damn you, serpent! I'll kill you where you stand!
No, you won't, Whirlwind. Just like last time, you will leave. I can see that this polite discussion has concluded, as so many do, in your odorous presence. We may talk again. Perhaps.
Probably not.
We're leaving now. You and I have to talk. Alone. It's important.
He's probably going to finally admit what happened.
Look, you can't trust Kylo. I know he was probably offering you the world, or maybe all the wine in it if he were really crafty, but...
You didn't honestly think you were going to slip down here after that little display, did you, Whirlwind?
Step back, Joe. For once in my life, I've got something important to tell someone.
You have nothing important to say, you lummox. You've embarrassed Kylon the Serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
Ooh.
I've been waiting for this. Time to cut off the serpent's tail.
Focus. Leaping tiger. Legendary strike.
Haha! Ah, he's got 1,000 strikes as well.
You aren't equal to me.
There we go.
Fought like a monster for a little guy. Better than I've been in a while. All this best behavior when you're in the city business was wearing on my nerves. Not the first time I've gone up against one of Kylon's thugs, you know. Not at all. Remember I told you I used to fight in the arena? Well, I was the best there was. Then my brother came to the city and decided he'd join the arena too. The arena was about the same as it is now. Kui and Kylon were there and Lucky Cho too. But he was just a runt back then.
Ah. So they're still fighting?
My brother became the arena champion. A raging ox. They said he retired, but he didn't retire. He was killed. I should know.
I'm the one who killed him. Raging Ox was one of Kylon's men. Well, he wasn't always. Kylon approached me first. When I turned him down, he went to my brother instead. When Ox joined up with Kylon, I stopped getting good matches. Ox was fighting
Of course
his
he
way
did.
to becoming champion, and doing a little work for the guild on the side.
Must make things open to you two.
He was so cocksure, he wouldn't listen to his older brother. Once he fell in with Kylon, he stopped talking to me. Soon Ox became Kylon's enforcer and carried out his bidding. He'd skulk around in robes so no one would know the arena champion was a common thug. One night I followed Ox back to Kylon's. I was drunk and I was mad. I just wanted to tell Ox how dangerous Kylon was, convince him to leave. But Kylon was there. He tried to interfere. I attacked him, and Ox tried to stop me. When it was over, Ox was dead, and my axe was covered in his blood.
Jesus.
Kylon just stood there, smiling. I would have killed him if I wasn't so stunned. After that, I left. For the first time in my life, I ran. I ran, and then I drank myself into a stupor that lasted for half a year.
Kylon truly is a serpent.
You do what you have to in the arena. Just don't fool yourself about working with a serpent.
Oh, I'm not. Don't you worry.
Joe's death just put you on the serpent's wanted list. I'd really like to see Kylon's face if he become arena champion. Of course, I'd rather just kill him. Come on, let's go.
I can understand that. Oh, look, he's upset that Lucky Cho is dead. Whoops.
We found him just like this.
You did?
3 Reach, the old stableman, found him. He kept everyone else out.
We can trust him. What about Cho? Do we know who's responsible?
Last I saw of him, he was following Silver Phoenix.
She fights next, does she not? Replace the men slated for that match with our own.
Yeah, I thought
Sure
so.
Their blades are coated with extract from the ebon orchid.
Ebon Orchid.
Even the ancient magic of this place could not neutralize that poison.
Ooh, fuck.
It will be done. What about Lucky Cho? There are hundreds of people here to see the new fighter. Can't carry the body out of here.
Then we don't. You must always use the resources available to you.
What, is he gonna... Yeah, he's gonna feed it to the creatures. Why not? Feed the monsters cannibals.
Flashing blades and deadly grace.
Longsword. Focus.
There we go.
I do not know who those men were. The fighters I picked for you to face were not guild men, and they certainly lacked poison-coated blades.
Were they removed as well?
The wards are useless against poison. That's a danger we have never been able to solve. Those men were Kylon's, not mine. I keep myself as far away from that end of things as I can. You have to believe that I look out for my fighters.
Oh, I believe him.
Just before you came up here, I received word from one of the guild men from outside the arena. They send their apologies. I believe they feel Kylon's actions were not appropriated to the situation. You shouldn't have to fear assassins again, not after that message.
In other words, they're pissed off at Kylon. Right, let's give this a go then. Battle time! Right. Are you sure they wouldn't try and sell out this again?
You are not hearing this from me, but tensions have risen between the Serpent and the Guild itself. He's making a bid for control, and some factions are quite upset.
I bet.
You may feel caught in the middle, but the weather sages say the eye of the storm is the safest place. And you have proven yourself enough in my eyes. No other fighter. But you must think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with such power that even the wards of this arena may not be enough to save.
I'll give you that
No
strong.
one knows. His strength is almost inhuman. But we are sure he is no demon. Your
Are you
match
sure?
could end in death. It almost happened when Sung Bu faced him alone, and he was the last opponent to tackle the champion alone. The Ravager grows more fierce with each fight, as if time were making him stronger. If you face him, we may not be able to end the match in time. It is that time. I merely want you to think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with... Excellent.
Yeah, let's beat the fuck out of this guy. What do you mean, sorry, he's not a fucking demon. He looks like one. That's like a Blanca from Thing.
This fight will not happen. This fighter is not worthy of facing a true Imperial champion. The Ravager will not waste time with one so new to the ring. One must face the test of time to even challenge the Imperial champion.
Ooh, you dickhead.
Good people, I do this for you. Would you have an unproven whelp as your champion? As the Empire's champion?
Yes, they will.
Silence! You have spoken, and I have heard. Your will be done.
Right, fucking... Gotta charge the phone because it's nearly dead.
I give you
The Ravager!
Paralyzing palm. Yeah. 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 Leaping tiger. Yeah. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Yeah. Leaping tiger. Yeah. Paralyzing palm. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a boost Paralyzing Palm to get to definitely freeze for longer. So if I fight another opponent like this, it's gonna be really bad.
Die. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Yeah. Paralyzing palm.
Ooh. I'll bet you anything that's secretly that guy's brother. But he's like animated as a corpse or something.
Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. You aren't equal to me. Leaping tiger.
That's it.
Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Die quietly. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger.
Can die.
Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Die. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. I am a master. Leaping tiger.
There we go, let's cheese it.
Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. This is it. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger. Paralyzing palm. Leaping tiger.
Haha, fuck you!
If you have even the tiniest bit of sense, Whirlwind, you'll realize that you should thank me.
What have you done to my brother?
Yeah, I thought so.
Your brother was a useful tool. After you cut him down while he defended me, I decided it would be too much bother to let him go. In the process, I saved you from charges of fratricide. And so the Ravager was born. The perfect, unquestioning enforcer of my will, and I owe it all to you, Whirlwind.
I should get you here and now. But first,
And first, he's gonna have to put his brother out of his misery.
Have done nothing. I still took your brother.
and I took him back and repaid the favor.
You will not be champion. This is my arena. I invoke the right of challenge. As an ex-champion, I will return and stake my claim upon this place. Tradition supports my right to this.
What tradition is this?
The right of challenge hasn't been used in hundreds of years.
Very well. You need not accept the precedents and traditions that make this empire great, Queen. Instead, accept that my men will kill you if you dare contradict me again. So, stripling, what do you say? Are you prepared to suffer at my hands, or will you walk away and die the tenfold deaths of the coward?
No, you are not the current champion, Serpent. My brother was, and now my friend is. All you are, magician, is mine. Allow me to accept his challenge on your behalf, Master. I will not fail you, and I know my brother's spirit will be satisfied if I take this chance.
Never. I will not allow a substitution of this sort.
There have been other substitutions here, Kailan. Mine won't be the first.
They do have the right, Serpent. demon in place of one of your guildmen. You set the precedent yourself.
Exactly.
Damn you all. Fine. I will fight the shaved bear. It will be a pleasure. Speak with Queen when you're ready. Until then, I will prepare.
Bloody hell, that was a difficult fight, wasn't it? It seemed that only thankfully when I realised how the paralysing palm it worked.
I have had a dead retired ex-fighter in a mask for a champion all this time.
Yep.
Do you know how many rules and regulations that breaks? It's a mockery of the entire arena, and Kylon and his thugs are to blame.
Yep.
But you can stop him. I need you to see this through to the end. I need that man stopped before he destroys 1,000 years of gratification.
Gratification? What?
Things are interesting right now. Be as careful walking the street as you are in the ring. I don't think Kylon is pleased with your progress.
Star gained. Tang's Vengeance. Ooh. Oh, god damn it. Right. 20-hour mark in game. Right, let's get this sorted.
Your friend is ready to fight. When he was here before, he was always ready. Tell him to be careful. Kylon is not easily defeated. Are you? Excellent. Follow me and we'll get you ready for your next match.
The Black Whirlwind returns to the ring to face the Serpent! Might meets magic!
Yeah, he has like no focus, this guy. Hell yeah, barely has enough. He barely has any chi. Whoa, what the fuck? Bloody cheating now. Of course he bloody was charging up after all that. we go. Cut the bastard down. Cut the serpent's head off.
Well, I know it's anticlimactic, but you did earn it. Congratulations, champion. I wish that I had another dozen fighters who could rise through the ranks with your alacrity.
Alacrity? What the fuck does he
I
mean?
will not dishonor you with appearing to those who cannot match your skill. In time, someone will come along, but I suspect your equal will not be manifesting anytime soon.
Manifesting.
Champion, it has been an honor to adjudicate and facilitate your rise to the top. Should anyone appear to challenge you, I will let you know. But until then, rest yourself. You earned it.
It would be hard to find anyone in this city who does not recognize our new champion on this day. We have met before, but right now, I represent the guild.
Oh, God. Yeah, what do you want?
I want what you want. We had to address the issue of Kailan sooner or later. His open policy did not fit well with our philosophy of discretion. His power ran deep. He would have taken our organization even further down Gao the Greater's path had word of a new contestant not reached us.
As the guild's will, Kailan would still be alive.
Every action benefits someone other than yourself. If you worry about whom, then you fall into inactivity.
Something like you could aid my enemies.
Not speaking to me could aid them as easily. All waters flow to the ocean, they say.
Okay, why do you offer this advice?
There are those who think and those who do. The best know that there is a time and place for both, and that this city will eat the introspective alive. It is advice we all need.
And even something like, don't know, enough of the philosophy, I just want to deal with this and call it done.
Indeed. Then you will be happy to know of the guild's decision. We no longer want a stake in the proceedings in the arena. With Kailan and Gao the Greater gone, let us just say that cooler heads prevail. The current sentiment in the guild is that the Lotus Assassins have become more trouble than our alliance with them is worth. Thus, we propose a truce. Your feud, or whatever it was, with Kailan died with him. The guild will not trouble you or this place if you will not trouble us.
Yeah, I'll give you a
Our
truce.
business is concluded. If you will excuse a moment's adoration, it was an honor to meet you. In observing Kailan, I had no choice but to watch the fights of Silver Phoenix. It was the most enjoyable aspect of the assignment. Your skills are amazing. We will not speak of this again. Consider me nothing more than sweet poison Lin from this point on.
Ooh, Iron Palm the Fire. Nice. The final one is now I've learnt the Iron Palm style. Viper Skull has lost its powers and turned to dust. Huh? Oh, you can only have one or the other. Oh, that's shit. Must possess to study all three before she unwavering. Palm of raw energy behind its unrelenting attacks. The aspirant can mimic this style without the passionate movements left. Style, I lost those three and the Eye of the Viper. Oh well. I thought getting the Viper style would have been cool, but no.